No, it wasn't. You know, Fred and Sarah, when you give money to a political campaign or to a political candidate, you want to believe that that money is going to do some good, not sit in their account for 25 years after they're out of office. But as we found out, that is exactly what's happening. I'm Bill McGinty. Meet former South Carolina Congressman Robin Talon. He represented the Florence area in Congress for 5 terms from 1983 to 1993. He's been out of office now for 25 years.
Get out of here.
That was the response I got for wanting to ask Mr. Talon about the money that was left in his campaign account. The money he's still spending. In a moment, more of how much he spends, and wait till you hear what he spends his money on. But first, some other big spenders like Ron Paul, former congressman and presidential candidate.
Dr. Paul?
Ron Paul's been paying his daughter to manage his campaign finances, even though he's not running for anything. Then there's former Georgia Senator Saxby Chambliss.
You retired from Senate 3 years ago. Why do you still have a campaign account open? 5 nights in a Virginia hotel. That's the campaign.
Oh, yes, it was.
It was after you retired.
Even worse, former Hawaii Congressman Mark Takai. His campaign has paid a political operative $100,000+ to act as treasurer and consultant. The kicker here? Congressman Takai is dead. He passed away from cancer in 2016. So why is this allowed? Who's watching? More like, who's not watching and who's not doing their job?
Well, I often call the FEC the failure to enforce commission.
Meredith McGee is executive director of Issue One, a nonpartisan D.C. nonprofit trying to get all the money out of politics. She says it's lack of enforcement by the FEC. And in Congress, leadership keeps killing campaign reform efforts. North Carolina Republican Congressman Walter Jones has tried and is still trying to close these loopholes.
If any member of Congress is not willing to let sunshine in, then the democracy is threatened.
The Federal Election Commission says campaign money has to be distributed within 6 months after leaving office to other campaigns or to charities. The one thing they're very clear on is none of that money can be spent on personal items. My name's Bill McGinty. Which brings us back to 25 years retired South Carolina Congressman Robin Talon of Florence. He's been spending his leftover campaign money on mileage reimbursements. He bought himself a $935 iPad. And here's the best. He's been paying his country club dues out of that account. In fact, he's grown the account through investments from $400,000 to $1,016,405.43. But when I approached him down in Florence to ask, my name's Bill McGinty. I work up in Charlotte. A frustrated and angry Robin Talon, who looked like he was in his yard work clothing, threw us right off his driveway.
Get out of here.
I'm just asking, I'd like to ask the congressman a few questions.
He's not available.
So it sounds like there's plenty of blame to go around, guys. You got the congressman who probably should know better. They're awfully smart people. The rules are pretty clear. This account has to be shut down within 6 months of leaving office. Then on the other hand, you have the FEC, who made the rule but isn't enforcing it. You can bet we're going to keep this story alive, and I'm going to keep asking questions. Guys, back inside of you.
Unbelievable.